I'm Ashton Addison from EventChain for Investment Pitch Media and the Crypto Coin Show. And today on Blockchain Interviews, we have Vikram Rajan, the head of operations at Rocket Vault Finance. Vikram, welcome to the show, and thanks for taking the time to be here today.
Hey Ash, how are you? Really excited to be on your show, so appreciate it.
You're welcome, and I'm really excited to talk about Rocket Vault. You have a really interesting project, and I would love to kick it off from you with a high-level overview and the focus of Rocket Vault, and then we can dive into the details.
Sure, absolutely. So if I were to summarize in one sentence, Rocket Vault is kind of a one-stop solution for simplifying crypto value investing. And with that, what I mean is users can actually deposit tokens into our smart vault. Our smart vault is powered by AI and machine learning. And we have integrations with exchanges with over 800 pairs. And the best part is users can get rewards as high as 100% or 200% APY. So it's kind of a win-win for investors, even if you're a novice investor or if you're an experienced crypto investor.
Wow. I didn't know that there was over 800 pairs. And obviously the APYs are going to vary with some of the main assets. I'm guessing you're still getting a generous APY. And I've heard a lot in the industry more recently about staking and having rewards for staking. Is there a specific difference between just regular staking and using the Rocket Vault?
Yeah, well, essentially, the best part is our smart vault or our platform has two components. The first is you need to acquire and stake the RVF tokens to get access to our smart vault. And then after that, once you have that, that will enable you to kind of deposit a certain amount of crypto in stable coins right now. And that crypto kind of accrues interest based on a smart vault, while the RVF tokens you stake actually accrues a kind of fixed staking APY, which starts at 12%. So it's kind of a win-win for the tokens you stake as well as for the assets you deposit.
Very cool. And the smart vault is the reason that it's smart is that it's powered by predictive analytics and machine learning. Can you explain a little bit more on any details into these predictive analytics, what makes it special, and how the high yields work with that?
Sure, absolutely. So the smart vault is actually, our team has been working with the smart vault technology and has been testing it for over 2 years now. The smart vault is more than just an automated trading system. So at the heart of the smart vault, you have like a real-time monitoring system, which actually monitors data from over 800 different coins and tokens across exchanges. You have a treasury management system, which kind of keeps a reserve depending on whether it's a bull market or bear market. And then, of course, you have a trading engine, which will actually book the orders. And essentially, I would say the best part is it's a completely data-driven approach. So one of the main differences in being a human crypto investor and like an AI-powered vault is we as humans are kind of swayed by, a lot of emotions. So I would kind of invest in this project because I think it's cool. I think that it's going to benefit a lot of musicians, or I think it's going to benefit my community. But if you look at a bot is just going to analyze the data and tell, hey, this is going to get me the best return. I'm going to make the investment and it's done. So it's as simple as that.
Definitely. And I haven't really heard the term vaulting too much in the crypto industry so far. In decentralized finance, you can lock in your stakes, but in terms of vaulting, it seems unique. Is this the main unique factor for Rocket Vault? And do you find it as a competitive advantage, or do you see other competitive advantages in the crypto market that you have?
Right. Well, actually, if you look at the crypto space right now, you do have really high yields in terms of DeFi, yield farming, liquidity mining, but that carries a lot of risk. On the other hand, you also have your like short-term stake and earn rewards. You might get like 12% APY, 15% APY. But I think the best part of our system is it's really a long-term sort of plan. You get rewards every quarter because you give the smart vault enough time to kind of book the orders and make the right investments. So I think we are kind of positioned in a pretty unique space right now, which I would say is an untapped market.
Definitely. And the platform is fairly new, I believe. Are you right now still in closed beta, open beta? How long have you been working on the platform, and what stage are you at right now?
Yeah, so right now, I mean, the platform or the smart vault technology itself, like I mentioned, it has been tested by a team for over 2 years. So what we did from January is we actually took 50% of the pre-seed investments we received, and we kind of put it in a smart vault ourselves. And that has been kind of earning interest since January of this year. And we are really amazed at the results we have been getting. I think over 220% APY so far, just based on the last 2 or 3 months. So it's been exciting. We feel that it has great potential.
That does sound great. And for the users that are looking to start early on with Rocket Vault, what are the primary assets that are available in it? And do you have plans on expanding out in the near future as well?
Sure. Yeah. So essentially, we are going to start off small. So we are going to start off obviously with the RVF tokens, the Rocket Vault Finance tokens, which you're going to stake and gives you access to the vault. In terms of crypto assets in the vault itself, we are going to start with the USDT ERC20 stable coin, because I mean, obviously it's a fairly popular crypto asset that a lot of people have. But yeah, as soon as we go live, I would say in the first few months or maybe in the first 2 quarters, we are really open in kind of introducing more assets like ETH or any of the common crypto assets. So it would really give users a lot of flexibility and a lot of options to say, okay, hey, I'm going to put this into the vault and I'm going to put this into the vault. So it's really exciting.
Definitely. And in terms of the compliance for this kind of platform, I'm guessing you had to go through some regulatory hurdles to get this approved. Can you talk about the regulatory environment for Rocket Vault?
Sure, yeah. Well, I think to start off with, we were very clear with the token sale, the pre-seed and all the initial investments, private sale and the public sale. We kind of ensure that we are only operating in the geographies in which we are, fully compliant from a legal standpoint. In terms of the vault and rewards itself, we are in the process of obtaining financial audits, and we have got it for the last 2 months, and it will be a regular feature. So if the vault has completed 2 quarters, you will have independent financial audits for each quarter to actually attest that the vault has made so and so in profits. In terms of the token, the token smart contract, we have also completed a security audit from Solidity Finance. So we're trying to cover all our bases here.
Definitely, and that's great to have those audits. And speaking of the token, the RVF token, you spoke about how you needed to start locking that up to be able to access the smart vault as well. Are there other functionalities for RVF token, and how else is it used within the ecosystem, and does it create a sustainable ecosystem?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the biggest advantages is we really envision RVF, the RVF token, to kind of be for long-term investors. It's not a flash in the pan, which is why we kind of incorporated the fact that we're going to make it a 100% utility-based token. So in order to access the vault services, like I mentioned, you definitely need to stake a certain percentage of the tokens. So in the starting tier, users will have to stake actually 50% of tokens in RVF before they can deposit the equal amount in USDT. And the best part is stake tokens also receive fixed APY, which is guaranteed. So it kind of incentivizes folks to hold RVF long term. Another aspect is it's a very interesting aspect. Whenever we are going live, I mean, we are going to launch on Uniswap within a day. Our token percentage is going to be unlocked. It's just going to be around 5 or 6%, which means that investors are going to get invested slowly. So we really feel that the fact that we're going to have slow vesting of tokens, as well as a lot of people we expect to stake RVF tokens, is really going to drive that long-term value for our token.
That's good to know. And Vikram, you're early on right now. Can you give us a glimpse into the roadmap for the next 6 months or throughout 2021 and when you're going to be launching the main platform and beyond?
Sure, yeah. So as I mentioned, the token sale we just completed, or rather, we're in the process of dual IDO launchpad with pools as well as Duckstarter, and it's happening as we speak. I think Duckstarter is already sold out. So as soon as those are over, tomorrow we'll be launching a live pair on Uniswap. And once that happens, we are looking to launch the vault maybe sometime end of this month. And then after that, as I mentioned, as the quarters roll by, we'll try to maybe incentivize folks by adding more crypto assets they can deposit. Right now we have USDT, maybe support for more stable coins, maybe support for ETH or forms of BTC. So I think one of the best parts is we're going to really listen to the feedback of the community over Twitter, Telegram, and everything. And we're going to kind of give our users and investors what they want.
Definitely, and I agree. The community should come first, and getting that feedback will be crucial to growing forward and growing with the community. And you mentioned two great IDO platforms, Pools and Duckstarter. I'm curious if you can talk about any of your other partnerships and partners that you are working with or plan to work with in Rocket Vault and or investors as well.
Sure, absolutely. We have had great traction with Ferrum Network. They have been as an advisor. They have really created a lot of value for us right from the token launch and all the pre-sales, and we continue to kind of leverage them as advisors. In terms of crypto investors, we have got significant investments from a lot of capital funds. I think A195 Capital. Then we've got investments from it's called Build Hold Capital. It's a big capital firm, investment firm from Asia. So we actually have like 4 or 5 great strategic investors, and it's actually cool to see that a lot of people really believe in us. So it'll kind of motivate us to work harder and harder to get everything done.
Definitely, and it's great to have that great backing. And you're gonna need a lot of those partners to help grow. And in terms of the long-term success and getting widespread adoption of Rocket Vault, what do you think will be one of the main key factors to ensuring that success?
So I think one of the key factors is obviously the performance of our smart vault and the high APY it kind of delivers. Like I mentioned, we have just been running it on real money, real data, real trades, and it's been doing amazing. It's been getting over 200% APY, so that's a big factor. The core of the smart vault, which is the machine learning algorithms, is starting to pick up pace. The predictions has reached over 80%, which means that the machine learning is doing its learning. So that's obviously a great sign. And apart from that, just the RVF token, I mean, just ensuring that users hold the token and, kind of reap the dual benefits of staking the RVF token as well as depositing your crypto assets and reaping rewards. So we generally feel that we have a really good ecosystem model in place. So it's all about, putting the hard work in and ensuring that we are primed for long-term success.
Definitely, Vikram, all great points. And on the flip side, what challenges do you think you'll need to overcome as you reach toward this widespread adoption?
Sure, yeah. I mean, from a challenge standpoint, obviously the market is really volatile market. So we are kind of fine-tuning strategies of the smart vault as we speak, so that it handles both the bull market as well as the bear market scenarios. So that's obviously one of the main challenges. We think scaling is going to happen as we're going to onboard 100 users, 1,000 users, or even more. So we are kind of going to scale. Okay, the first quarter maybe we're going to have a cap of like $1 million, and then we're going to go to 5 million or 10 million. So we're going to play it really slow, and at the same time really scale at the right pace, so that this actually goes really well for users as well as investors.
Definitely. Smart move. And for future investors, users of Rocket Vault, and people that are looking to get involved in the community, what's the best way for them to learn more and to reach out?
Absolutely. So obviously our website, rocketvaults.io, has a huge ton of information, right from tokenomics, how Smart Vault works. We also are very active on Telegram as well as our Twitter accounts. We also put out a lot of Medium, a lot of blog posts and stories on Medium, and I'll share the links with you so that a lot of investors as well as future users, they can actually learn how to invest and also use the smart vault.
Great. I will leave those links in the description box below, Vikram. Thank you so much for the time. All the best with Rocket Vault's launch and beyond, and let's follow up in the near future.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.